Hola everyone, it's Miss Richful. Thank you for joining me. I just wanted to show you guys a project that I had completed a few weeks ago, but I was debating on uploading up until now only because I didn't want to ruin the surprise of the project that I am going to be sending out to my friend Terrie. And so I'll just give you a little bit of information as to how I came about making it. I uploaded my blog about 2.5 weeks ago, I want to say. And so I had a few subbies on there. I think there was like 5 or 6 subbies on there. And one of them was Pinkyswr. And I went onto her blog to see what she was all about, of course, and to thank her for coming on to mine. And I was inspired by a picture that she had uploaded of a birdhouse that she made. And I know that YouTube has several tutorials and whatnot on birdhouses, but I was not inspired by anyone else except for her. And so I just was amazed. And I was like, I have to make one of those. They're so pretty. And it seems so easy to make, you know. So she didn't have any instructions or anything on the blog itself. It was just those beautiful pictures of her birdhouse. So I decided to make my own. I didn't use any templates. I didn't use any video tutorials like I had indicated. This was all just by looking at her picture. And I think that my design came out super cute, super cute. And so this is what I'm sending to Miss Terrie, just to thank her for her generosity. And she had told me not to send her anything. She never expected anything back in return. And that just speaks high volumes of her as how she really is, you know. So this is what I ended up making. This is my birdhouse. And so I did it all by freehand. It was fairly easy to make. And I cut the pieces out of recycled cardboard. And I, did it all with watching and looking at Pinkyswr's pictures. And so the cardstock, I don't know where to begin. Sorry, you guys. The cardstock that I used is one from DCWV, and I think it's the Country Line cardstock. And it's so beautiful. I was hoarding this paper because this is one of my favorite ones. And it's like a pastel. All the colors are very pastel colors. And I love it. Love it, love it. And then I de-stressed the edges with pink. De-stressor from Tim Holtz, and I used a bit of the pearl blings that I have, the pearls, and I went ahead and I put it all around. I used some vintage lace that I had in my stash, and I also did more of the pearl accents on here. Now the roof itself, I stripped the cardboard piece backing of it because I wanted to have these grooves on it. And I painted it with the country white paint from Folk Art. And then I used the Tim Holtz Dabber. And this is the lettuce color. And I just dabbed all around with this. And then because I didn't want the green to overshadow the white, I kind of painted it white again and left a bit of the green just to peek through to give it more of a rustic look. Now the diamond that you see on the top is the diamonds that I was giving away with my giveaway. And this diamond in particular has a little hole in the inside. And what I did was I wanted to have it on the top as a topper. So I used some wire and I fed the wire through, and then hopefully you'll be able to see, but it's really tiny, so I'm not sure. I made a little tiny incision on the top okay, of the roof. And once I made the incision, I just fed the wire down into the roof, and I glued the living heck out of it so that it doesn't come out at all. And so it's very sturdy on there. It shouldn't fall off at all. So the stand that the bird is sitting on, you see this triangular stand that it's sitting on, and then the stand itself. The triangular stand that it's sitting on was the pieces that I had cut off to make it triangular. So I recycled a lot of the pieces that I was working with, as well as this piece right here. I used, hot glue to adhere everything together. This branch that you see here is made out of the wire that I had bought from the dollar store. If you guys go back into my haul, you'll remember that I had purchased these at the dollar store. There were several of them that I had gotten. And so I wanted to give it more of a dimensional look. And so I added it on the side as well. And so these little branches that you see here and the nest that you see on the bird were from the stash that Martika had sent me for my birthday. The bird itself is from Michael's, and it has the pink feathers, and she loves pink, so of course I had to add a little bit of pink everywhere. The flowers that you see here are from Prima, with the exception of the green. The green is also from the stash that Martika had sent to me, and I'm not sure where she got this. It could have been I Am Roses, or she could have just bought it from someone else. Martika has a lot of resource like that. And so I used those on there, and I used the Prima flowers on here. And the base itself is from recycled paper towel roll. I cut it in half. It's probably about 6 inches, I believe. I cut it up to 6 inches. And then I use my favorite tool that I only use on special occasion for special projects because of the shimmer. And I can't even get a hold of these anymore. So I use this one, and I love it because it's so super elegant and very, very pretty. Compared to this one that I had gotten at the dollar store, this one is more translucent, and it's not as shimmery as this one. See the difference? So I used this here, and I entwined it and kept twining it until it gave it more of a elegant look to it. And then I just accented it with one of the ribbon roses that my friend Jackie had given me recently. And then the base of it is the circle that I recycled from the top. I recycled it so that it can be the stand, make the stand, and then I went ahead and I used more of the pearl to go with it. And so one particular thing that I forgot to mention was the inside. Once the box was assembled and, assembled completely, it was pretty lightweight. And so I didn't want it to tumble over or anything. So what I thought would be a neat idea, because you are looking directly into the birdhouse, was to use these marbles. And I'll show you the stack. And so I use these marbles to give it more of a weight to it. And so these are the marbles that you get at your local craft store, and they're the flat ones. And I lined them all up to the floor of the birdhouse so that, it's nicely lined up. So when you look in, it's really pretty because of the lighting. But it is also there to weigh the birdhouse down so it doesn't tumble over. And so I'm not sure you're going to be able to see it. I've tried to film this a couple of times, and I have not been able to successfully show it off, but because of the blackness. But either way, It's in the inside of the birdhouse, and it looks really pretty up close and personal. And so I really hope that Miss Terrie loves this and cherishes it, you know, because it was made with a lot of love. And I wanted to say thank you to Pinkyswr for showing us on her blog her beautiful birdhouse. So I am going off now to mail out all of my packages that I have here and all of the other ones that I have. I mean, I have a total of 7 packages to mail out. Most of them are just thank you gifts and the giveaway, and now Terrie's. So I just wanted to upload this really quickly to show you guys a gift that I made for someone very sweet, and I hope she cherishes it. And please leave a comment. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them below. Come visit me at my blog. I will be posting up-close pictures of the birdhouse so that you guys all can see under Miss Richful's Scrappy Chic Room.blogspot.com, and I'll post the link below. And I'll also post the link to Pinkyswr's blog as well, so you guys can see her blog. So thanks again, you guys. I really appreciate you coming by and watching. Have a good one. Adios.